Hello friends, this is Worm, and it is Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday, actually. And we're going to do an episode, of Exotic Recrafting, even though it's not Monday. Just got back from vacation. It was very warm where I was, and now it's cold again. Plus, I haven't really done a video in a while, so sorry if I'm a little bit crazy on this. But we're going to be doing an episode of Exotic Recrafting today, the series where we talk about exotics that are weak, underused, or straight up bad in Destiny 2. I'm talking about how we can potentially make them better. And today I've got Ashen Wake on the menu for us. And Ashen Wake is a set of Titan exotic gauntlets. They come with the perk Bring the Heat, which states that fusion grenades gain increased throw speed, explode on impact, and stun unstoppable champions. Final blows with fusion grenades grant grenade energy. So this is a very specific perk. This is a solar specific perk, but it's also a grenade specific perk. You have to use it with fusion grenades. If you try to use it with solar grenades, swarm grenades, healing grenades, won't work with any of those. It specifically affects fusion grenades, but it does give fusion grenades some nice benefits. First of all, you get fastball intrinsically, so you can throw the grenade further, you can throw it faster, which is always nice. I think fastball is a really good perk. I think that honestly they should make fastball an intrinsic perk across the game, but we're not talking about that. It also does stagger unstoppable champions on hits, which is really nice. It's kind of a get out of jail free card, or if you have a situation where you're dealing with a lot of champions, all three different types of champions, you could have overload, barrier weapons, and then use this as a exotic to stun unstoppables. But really, it's kind of the thing that makes it really, useful is the fact that you get fusion grenade energy when you get kills with it. No, a red bar or a miner will give you 25% of your grenade energy back. An elites, which is like an orange bar, will give you 50% of your grenade back. And then players, mini bosses, and bosses will get you just your full grenade back instantly, which is really, really nice. It's really nice to regenerate that grenade energy. However, I think that this perk, this exotic does have some shortcomings, and I did run around with it for a little bit in some nightfalls and stuff. And really, one of the things that I struggle with when using this exotic is where to use it at. Okay, like it's not really the best for ad clear because you don't get a whole lot of grenade energy back. Like, yeah, it'll kill most red bars on contact as long as they're not shielded. It'll kill them on contact, but you're only getting 25% of your grenade energy back. Then you have to wait a little bit, even at tier 10 discipline, to get your grenade back. If you kill a group of miners, red bars, yeah, you can get more grenade energy back. Or maybe, you throw in an orange bar in there and you get 50% plus, 2 more miners. It gives you your full grenade back, which is kind of nice. But it really it feels so lackluster. Feels very, very lackluster. Also, using it against mini bosses or champions and stuff like that, I struggle to use it against these because it barely tickles champions. Like, I mean, in the background here, doing just a regular tier nightfall, a match made nightfall, that is, and it's not even taking the champions like a third of their health bar. And granted, using it against an unstoppable champion that's not stunned, like, it's gonna do just intrinsically less damage because that champion is not stunned upon the initial hit, but at the same time it still just doesn't feel very good to use against champions and bosses and stuff like that. Now, I feel like with this, we kind of have a couple directions that we can go in terms of buffing it to make it better. And the first and probably the simplest one is just increase the grenade charges for fusion grenades to 2. I mean, that's a very simple thing that you can do. Simply, when you have it on, it gets everything it has. So it gets fastball intrinsically, it still detonates on impact, it still stuns unstoppable champions, but now and it will of course grant you grenade energy back, but now you'll get 2 grenades instead of 1. This could help chain grenades together a lot better, because let's say you throw you throw a grenade and you kill 2 minor enemies, that's 50% of your grenade energy. You throw another grenade, your second grenade, kill 2 more minor energies, that's another 50% of your energy. That's, another grenade back. Like, it allows you to chain grenades a lot better and a lot easier. So I think that just adding a second grenade would be probably one of the first ways that I would go when changing this exotic. Now, another idea that I had is actually in regards to grenade regeneration, is simply building into the solar kit. Obviously, this is a solar specific this is a solar specific exotic, so I think that building into the solar and having maybe a perk on this exotic that allows you to get more grenade energy on upon killing scorched targets, for example, would tremendously benefit it. So keep everything that it has currently. Okay, keep fastball, keep impact detonation, keep unstoppable champions, keep the grenade refund, but also maybe give it the ability to recharge grenade energy upon killing scorched targets. That way, if you're using a weapon that has something like, I don't know, incandescent, for example, if you're using sunshot, you know, and you're killing scorched targets over and over, each scorched target kill you're getting is giving you like 10% grenade energy. So, you know, you throw a grenade, you get 2 minor kills, you're at 50%. Then you have a weapon with incandescent on it, or you have sunshot or Tommy's matchbook, something like that, and you get a couple more kills against scorched targets. That's giving you more grenade energy back. You can also add fire sprites in whenever you get a kill with this grenade, regardless of, you know, the fire sprite cooldown or anything. It just makes fire sprites. You know, that way, again, you have a way to build back into the grenade ability. I mean, if you think about other exotics that like kind of have that grenade benefits to them, a lot of them feel like they have built-in refund, you know, or at least they have more grenade usage, like Shinobu's Bow, for example. Like, it doesn't have grenade, you know, or actually I think it does on second thought. Never mind, maybe that's a bad example, but Shinobu's Bow gives you 2 skip grenades, which is really nice. I think the Ashen Wake having just something else on top of it would make it better. You know, an extra grenade to carry, you know, the ability to get grenade energy back on scorched target kills. I think both of those things would tremendously help it. Also, like I said, making fire sprites on kill, regardless of, you know, whether, what is it, Ember of, ooh, I don't remember which one it is. One of the fragments that allows you to make fire sprites when you kill scorched targets, but maybe just build that into this exotic intrinsically. I think that'd be pretty good, except instead of killing scorched targets, it is when you kill enemies with the actual grenade itself. Now, in terms of the actual like exoticness of it, which is, you know, that it makes your grenades explode on impact, I think that Bungie really could improve the damage on this. Like, first of all, yes, I am aware that it still does more damage than a normal fusion grenade. Like, this hits really hard. I think it hits like basically for 2 damage instances of like 30 something thousand. At least that's what I saw whenever I was playing with it. You'll probably see that at some point in the gameplay that you're watching in the background here. But I think that's increasing the grenade damage like even more would probably be like a way to go. You could also maybe add an effect that causes an ignition when you stun an unstoppable champion. So, you know, you stun an unstoppable champion and it causes an ignition. And go a step further, and maybe this is a bit much, maybe this is crazy, but go a step further, and that's any unstoppable champion stun. Okay, whether it's with a pulse rifle this season, whether it is, you know, by freezing them, you know, or shattering them, I should say. Like, whenever you stagger an unstoppable champion, it will just cause an ignition. I think that would be really cool, because then you could actually use this off a solar. Like you're not getting all the benefits that you could, but at least, you know, if you use on Strand, for example, you use it on a, you know, a Strand Titan with Dringer's Lash on, you know, you suspend a champion, an unstoppable champion, it staggers that champion, then an ignition goes off, which also damages the champion. I think that would be a really cool effect. How practical that would be, or how much sense it would make on the exotic, I don't really know. Oh, you know, when I make these videos, I'm not necessarily concerned about how much sense it makes. I just want it to be cool, I want it to be good, I want it to be unique. So I think that would be just one more fun thing that Bungie could potentially do. But yeah, with that being said, those are my ideas for Ashen Wake. I've had several of them here. Don't necessarily think Bungie should do every single thing that I mentioned. That might be a little bit too much, but at least do a couple of these, you know, at the bare minimum, give us a second fusion grenade charge. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Ashen Wake. How would you personally buff them? Or do you think they're fine where they are? I think you're crazy if you think they're fine where they are, but maybe you do. Anyways, with that being said, do me a favor. Like the video, it helps the channel a lot. Subscribe for more daily Destiny content, conversations, debates, discussions, all that good stuff. And do me one more favor, watch the videos you see here on the end screen, because for whatever reason, YouTube thinks you'll like them. Guys, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.